I've been shrugging my shoulders and saying, this is not your father's O.M.B. I clearly have a role to play in terms of especially the budget and other things that I've been particularly interested in, especially healthcare.
Peter doesn't need a map to tell him where the bodies are buried in the federal budget.
Peter Orszag has emerged as one of the standouts of the young Obama administration.
That one cannot spell Obama without O.M.B.
As the director of the Office of Management and Budget, he's trying to expand the job. He's an agile spokesman on Capitol Hill, and for a policy wonk, pretty effective on TV.
Peter Orszag, you are a good sport. Thank you so much. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
That's the budget guy. I know.
Actually, there's a little story behind that, too.
We spent some time with the young director to get a sense of him, to figure out how one person can be such a geek and yet also be such a canny political operator.
I've now evolved to a world in which if I'm making lots of TV appearances or I'm testifying a lot, I've been told that a blue shirt works better, so I've actually been looking forward to white shirt days.
Thank you very much. I would love just to sit here with these folks and listen.
In 2006, Mr. Orszag helped found the Hamilton Project, which became a center of democratic economic thought during the final years of the Bush administration. A certain junior senator from Illinois took an early interest.
He was the intro speaker at our very first event.
So there are real consequences to the work that's being done here. This is not a bloodless process.
Where he wanted to be was in this fact-based, pragmatic role.
Many of the ideas Mr. Orszag championed are now on the administration's front burner.
I'm struck that I believe that healthcare is probably the least efficient sector of our economy.
Healthcare reform that reduces costs while expanding coverage is no longer just a dream we hope to achieve. It's a necessity we have to achieve.
As director of the Congressional Budget Office, Mr. Orszag forged key alliances on Capitol Hill, and he's drawing on all of them now to try to protect his budget.
You ready? I'm ready. Okay. Sometimes senators and members of Congress were surprised at how much I tried to reach out to them. And I'm trying to bring the same spirit here.
The budget is a virtual encyclopedia of this administration's policy objectives.
So often we've come to view these documents as simply numbers on a page or a laundry list of programs. I see this document differently.
After the budget gets negotiated this year, look for Mr. Orszag to play a leading role on healthcare reform, specifically the question of how to pay for it.
In the health world, an economist is always someone who is seen as like this almost hostile force, which, anyway, I don't feel like I am.
It seems he wants nothing less than to change the way medicine is practiced, favoring what he calls a higher value approach.
And I want to say as an economist, it would be impossible to do the work that we need to do without data. I want the doctor-patient relationship to be uplifted, but for the doctor to have way more information.
Before I begin,
while colleagues call Mr. Orszag something of a presidential favorite, his exact role among the gigantic personalities of the Obama economic team is still up for grabs. He seems to be taking his new prominence in stride, at least most of the time.
Here we are again. Click, 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 click. I feel like sticking my tongue out, but that probably would not be very distinguished now.
I'm going to go ahead and advise you not.
Yeah?